Hello, I would like to show you Garmin Fenix3 Sportwatch. I'm going to try to press all possible buttons and go through all menus. Let's start. There is 5 buttons. This one normally it's for light, backlight. This button for menu navigation and for up and down. This button for normally it's possible to use it to navigate down in the menu. This button to start activity. And this button, it's back button or start new lap in activity mode. Let's start from the menu. If I hold this button more than few seconds, I will go to this screen. Let me first show all possible options. It's settings, training, clock, save location, navigation, history, my statistics. Let's start from settings. To enter the menu, I need to press this button. Apps settings, watch face settings, widgets, sensors, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, activity tracking, navigation, system. Apps. What is apps? Apps normally it's sport activities like running or cycling or swimming, and there is some predefined apps pre-installed, and I can change settings for each of them. Let me scroll through the apps. This is my custom app. I created it by myself. Let's remove it. Watch ask for confirmation. And last app I have Skywatch app. It's a custom app downloaded from Garmin store, apps.garmin.com. This app, it's not related to sport. It shows direction to some sky objects like Jupiter, Mars, Moon or Sun. And I can add new application as well. Let me open, for example, run application, because settings basically very similar. What settings we have? That data screens, alerts, metronome, auto lap, auto pause, auto climb, 3D speed, 3D distance, and other. GPS on, power save, colors. Move it up in the list of all apps, move down, remove, rename. Most interesting maybe data screens. It shows how watch will look like during the training. For example, screen. It's possible to configure many different screens, up to 10, and switch the screens by down and up buttons. If I open the screen, I can choose layout. It's like this layout, it's 3 fields, 2 fields, 1 field, 4 fields, or 4 fields like this, or 3 fields like this. For example, I like 4 fields to have more information. Now layouts for fields. And for each field I can choose what I want to display. Connect IQ fields, it's custom fields downloaded from apps.garmin.com. Standard fields divided by groups, like timer fields. What we have: timer, lap time, last lap time, average lap time, and elapsed time, like total time of my training activity. Distance fields, pace fields, pace, average pace, lap pace, and last lap pace. Speed fields, speed, average speed, lap speed, last lap speed, maximum, vertical. Heart rate fields, heart rate, average heart rate zone, training effect, and other things. But what I found, for different application there is different fields. For example, there is no heart rate for swimming at the moment. Another fields, I don't know what is it. What is the cadence for running? But I will try to show everything. Temperature, because this watch has temperature sensor and I can display temperature as well, but basically it's temperature of your skin. It's not like, because sensor is from the bottom of the watch, on the bottom of the watch, and normally it doesn't make sense with temperature, at least for me. Elevation fields, compass fields, navigation, other fields, calories, laps, sunrise, sunset, time of the day. Sometimes it's very useful, at least for me. And Connect IQ fields, I installed heart rate field. Custom, because it shows not only current heart rate but as well average. For each field I can choose different fields, like, for example, first field I want to put some distance, second field timer, third field pace, and field number 4 cadence, or let's put, I don't know, time of the day. Now it's not possible to add more than 4 fields. Maybe sometimes it can be useful, but this is a limitation, and maybe it's possible to do something with Connect IQ and custom fields, like combine 2 fields in one field but anyway, screen is not too big to display 10 different fields. The same I can do for each screen. I have only 3 screens on. Screen number 4 is off. I can change status to on or off, and again change layout, how many fields, and choose each field. I can enable map on or off, orientation, user location, show height, auto zoom on, virtual partner, I did not try this option, but looks like it's something like placekeeper. Run dynamics, I also did not try. We can disable or enable it, and choose primary metric for this. This is available options. Show settings for run activity. Let's see what is available for indoor run. Data screens, alerts. Oh, maybe I missed something. Let me try again. Yes, alerts. What we can add new alert, like heart rate alert, or run walk or pace alert. For example, if our pace is more than 5:35, system will show us alert. Let me remove it. Metronome, on or off, beats per minute, alert frequency. You can choose different options. Sounds. It's still settings for metronome. Vibration. Or altogether. Auto lap, we can choose auto lap each 1 kilometer, and lap alert, we can configure lap alert. 1 kilometer we can enter any distance. First I need to enter kilometers, for example, each 5 kilometers, and 500 meters. Web alert. You can choose different fields for web alert, how it looks like. Normally it's during the normal activity, screen will be changed to this one. Not a pause. It can be on. Why it's off? There is few options for after pause. Off, when stopped, and you can choose some time, like 12 minutes. When pace is less than 12 minutes per kilometer, it means that system thinks that it's pause and automatically pause it. Let me switch it off. Auto climb. It has some status, on or off. We can choose different screens from which we configured before, and climb screen also can choose something in where we can invert colors. Can choose vertical speed, mode switch, slow, medium and fast, I don't know what is it. 3D speed we can off and on, 3D distance on and off, web key on and off, auto scroll. There is few options for it. GPS, off, on, ultra track, power save, normal or extended, background color. For run activity, we are looking for settings for run activity already for 10 minutes most probably. Another color. Status show or hide. Move this activity up in the list. It will be moved to one position up. Let me move it back. And last option is to remove this activity. No, not last, sorry. Remove and last rename. Basically for other activities it's something more or less the same. Let me show another options in settings menu. Watch face. You can choose type of watch face, it's digital. Background color. For this digital watch face only two options. another color. Layout. You can choose how it looks like. Second style. It looks fun sometimes. Additional data. We can display additional data here, like sunset, battery, date, date or day of week, something like combined data. Status icon. Status icon shown like Bluetooth connection and all other things. Let me continue. For analog watch, basically more or less the same settings. Hand style. Different type of background. Additional data. It's only date, day of week. No sunset, two things. Also, it's possible to download from apps.garmin.com some custom watch faces, like this one, for example. It looks like chronometer and shows different information. Oh, this one. It shows current activities, calories, steps, how many steps per day and what is the goal, move bar, how many kilometers you walk today, and graph of last few days, graph of steps for last few days, date and day of week as well, and the battery. Another one, fun watch faces is available like this one, with Soviet symbols. Or for example this one with US flag. Let me switch it back to digital. Let's always watch faces. Widgets. What is widgets? When in main screen we press down or up, we can see different widgets. For example, this one is a number of steps today, my goal, how many calories and how many kilometers I walked today. This is compass. Maybe because if I am indoor it doesn't work well. Tells altimeter, shows graph as well, barometer, temperature, current temperature 32, music controls, it's for phone, weather, calendar, other things. And this is custom Connect IQ, downloaded from apps.garmin.com. It's just simple counter. You need to count things. Battery level, calendar, heart rate chart, and that's it. And for widgets, there is different settings. First of all, we can enable or disable each widget, like status on or off, move it, status, show and hide, move it up or down, as well for compass, altimeter and other. Sensors. Here we can change some settings for sensors. Compass we can calibrate, change some other settings. This for compass, for altimeter, what we have for altimeter, calibrate, I don't know current evaluation, it's better not to try. Some other settings, for barometer, the duration of graph, you can choose different times from 6 to 48 hours, storm alert, this is my heart rate monitor. It works like a wrist, it's Mio Link. Let me switch it on. Watch shows it's not connected. Let's wait. Now it's connected. We can add new, search all, heart, or choose different ones. That's it with sensors. Bluetooth. We can change status, disable, enable notifications. It's like if your friends upload new pictures to Instagram, you will immediately see notifications on your watch. You can choose how it works for watch mode or for activity mode. You can choose timeout with notifications. This is to connect to this menu item to connect watch to the mobile device and for synchronization. Wi-Fi. With Garmin Express program, watch can be connected to Wi-Fi to upload activity data. There is a few options. For example, if I will click connect, watch will connect to Wi-Fi. It's not possible to configure it from the watch. Wi-Fi can be configured only from Garmin Express. Let me try again. Garmin Express application from your PC. And you can configure many different networks, for example, one for home, one for office, and personally I use one for home and one for office and another one for my mobile phone. I can create Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone and connect to it, but with Bluetooth you don't need it most probably. Now it's transferring. I'm a little bit far from my Wi-Fi router. This is why it's a little bit slow. Okay, transfer complete now. Oh, I got a new update. This is why it was a little bit slow. Also, I can choose auto upload option for Wi-Fi settings. There is another activity tracking settings, status on or off, move alert. Activity tracking is basically daily tracking, like how many steps and calories I burn per day during the day. And move alert shows if you sit too much, too long, it's alert you it's time to move. Navigation. It's more or less similar to activity settings. You can choose layout and field for each layout. The same timer field, distance field, pace, speed, heart rate. Basically the same fields. We can have maximum 4 screens for navigation. System settings. User profile, my gender and other things. Possible to use default heart rate zones or set custom for running and for cycling. Power zones. I think it's for cyclist. Let's always use your profile, hotkeys. Hold on start off. If I will hold this button, there will be two options, lock device or power off. Hold back off. It is possible to put this section. Hold start. Same options. Language, we can choose available languages. Time format, let me choose 12. It will be like this. Another option is 24 hours and military. Let me see what is the difference. Military, it's 24 hours looks like. Oh, it's again asking me for update. Let me switch back. Set time auto and manual. And we can set time now. I prefer manual time. Oh, automatic time, it's get it from GPS. Usually it's very precise. Backlight. It's when I press this button. Let me move my watch to the dark place and it shows, you can see this light. You can choose mode manual or case alerts. Timeout. For example, if I put 8 seconds, it automatically will be switched off after 8 seconds. Okay. Brightness, you can choose different values. That's it, sounds, key tones. For each key press we will see something, we will hear something. Vibration, units, distance, miles or kilometers, pace, speed, as well, miles and kilometers. Elevation, meter and feet. Weight, height, temperature, pressure, vertical speed, you can switch GLONASS on or off. I don't know what is it. Something related to coordinates. Formats of pace and speed. Start of week, Monday, Sunday, Saturday. Data recording every second of smart. I put it for every second to have more precise track while running or cycling. USB mode. Mass storage, it will look like USB drive. Software update, it's if you have pending updates, it's possible to install it. About, there is some information. Even my MAC address. Okay, we finish with settings. What else we have in this menu? Training. Okay, I need to download some workouts first. Training calendar, I need to configure it. I don't know. This option I did not try yet. It's interval training. We can set a target for each activity. Distance at time, distance at speed. For example, it was walking, what we can see from here. I pressed back button to interrupt it, but looks like it was bad idea. Let me find some small activity. For example, small cycling. I don't know, something. Clock, we can put alarm clock, status on off, put to set a time, and choose what kind of notification. Timer, and set time, for example 2 minutes. Start timer. Stop it, resume it, or reset, or restart. Start notifications. We can choose what kind of notifications we want for timer. Stopwatch, just normal stopwatch with laps. This is lap button in this mode. In sport mode, lap button is this one. Here it's this one. Alerts. You can configure some alerts. It's based on time. Like sometime before sunset. You can get alerts before sunrise. Basically that's it. With clock, save location. We'll wait for GPS and save location, current location. Navigation. Most probably it's better to use it outside, because I'm inside now. I cannot find GPS satellites. And for example, it was some kind of outside swimming. Let's see. History. It's history of my activities. Let me see. For example, this one. There is some details, statistics. I again can see notifications from WhatsApp, from my phone. How many laps? It was only one. I can see map, zoom it. Track back. It's difficult to show. History activities. Heart rate zones. I can delete or go for this activity again. Also there is some statistics. Race predictor. I need to run 10 minutes with heart rate. Some records on running and cycling. Odometer, total distance, total climbing. And user profile again. That's it for this menu. What else? There is in this widget there is sleeping mode. If we press this button, we can go to sleep. And when I press every button, it will ask wake up. Wake up, yes. And on website connect.garmin.com it's possible to find all sleeping statistics, like how many hours I slept and something like how active I was during the sleeping. What else? To start activity we can press this button. It's again to remind me to do install update. For example, I choose bike. It's waiting for GPS and heart rate. My heart rate, let's find it from this device, Mio Link. GPS, because I'm inside, it will not find, of course. But I will start just to show how it works. Heart rate is 59-60. Started, timer starts, it shows timer, distance, speed. Heart rate depends on my configured data screens. If I press this button, it's switched to another screens. As we remember, I can configure many different screens, up to 10. If I press this button, it will make a lap, shows the lap time and number of lap. I can press again at second lap. And I can stop activity. If I stop, I can, what can I do? I can resume, save or discard, track back or resume later. Let me discard it. Discarding, activity discarded. It's okay. Recovery time is based on heart rate. So there is swimming activity for pool swim and open water. Mostly I use this one, pool swim. It works without GPS. It can automatically determine how many strokes and distance based on pool size. For example, for heart rate, I downloaded this widget. It can show some graphs. It can show some graphs for heart rate, and for swimming pool, in settings I can change swimming pool size. There is these options available. And custom size as well in meters or yards. Like it's 50 meters or 25 meters. You can also choose stroke detection, power save, colors, and other standard settings. For indoor swimming or pool swimming. Basically that's all for what I wanted to show in first video. Later I will try to make a new videos with all possible options for other activities and maybe run, cycle or swim outside just to see how it works in action. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please ask it in the comments. I will try to answer any questions. Bye. Thank you for watching my video.